Yo, how's it going, everyone? It is that time once again. We are back for the Dokkan early stream. I hope you are all doing well today. The World Tournament bug has already been fixed, so don't need to worry about never-ending week-long World Tournament. Yeah, when I first turned my thing on, it let me do the thing where you click on it and it says you are invited to the 61st World Tournament or whatever it was. But then literally straight away was like, the World Tournament is closed. So they fixed the issue basically straight away. So yeah, I didn't get a chance to do it. Because yeah, I imagine like they would have reset all the points and all the rankings and stuff, but if you did get a chance to jump in it and play, then I imagine you would have kept, like, obviously doing the getting the couple of stones and stuff, you would have got to keep that. So if you did get to jump in and do a couple of runs, then that's pretty good. I got 15 stones before they could shut it down. Nice. Yeah, how's everyone doing this morning? Make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's get the stream off to a good start here with some likes. But yeah, it's funny that they did. I mean, it's good that they did, because that's the kind of thing they should be doing. But they did fix it straight away. But yeah, it didn't last for very long. Got to do 4 whole runs, nice. There's no local rank or local rewards. I mean, if you got a chance to do some, then that is pretty good. Yeah, shout out to Dylan for re-upping their channel membership. Member for 40 months in the in-game club. Let's go. You'll love to see that. Big W's in the chat for Dylan. Appreciate you, my dude. Local ranking didn't work at all. It said local ended January 1st. That's pretty funny. Well, let's get the second channel link in here. Yeah, it was up for about 40 minutes. But yeah, Jackie Chun seems pretty good. On Anto's Soul, we get 20 stone compensation. Yeah, exactly. This is Proton said like the exact same thing on Twitter, I'm pretty sure. It's like, and this is why they don't do maintenances and stuff at the same time. Because of weird issues like this that just randomly appear and would happen on both versions if they did all of those updates at the same time. week's event. Can't be either of the new Red Zone missions. Yeah, they're pretty tough. I mean, I had to use items to do them. Wow, until I did the Hybrid Saiyans Broly one, but with a Tech Vegito friend. That was an interesting way of just getting it done. But 200 stone compensation. Okay, yeah, so this is the thing about the World Tournament tickets. World Tournament tickets into treasure item during the maintenance on Friday the 12th. I guess there's a maintenance on Friday the 12th. I'm guessing it will just be over before the World Tournament starts. Beat the Android / Cell Saga mission with a lesser team. Hey, let's go. Countdown to... Oh yeah, we got these weekly missions again. Oh, yeah, I never actually used them, the tickets, to get like the weird stone discount thing. Oh yeah, we never actually did the Android / Cell Saga Broly mission. Well, the bug is already fixed. I should probably just change the title, because the World Tournament was randomly like available early, and now it isn't. So. Yeah, the internal World Tournament started in 2015. TJS Chewy, off to bed, have a good stream. Hey, I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, 2015 was the placeholder date and they forgot to change it. Good times. Alright, so I forgot I actually still had this to do. So Android / Cell Saga mission. Oh yeah, because we got almost to the end and then Cell got me killed. Why would I use an AGL Cell friend and not? Not Android 16. Come on, bruh.
All right, let's do this.
December 26th seems to be the rank update for global. Let's have a look. No. But yeah, Rick's tweet says we have confirmation the World Tournament ticket conversion maintenance dates for each version. But like, the thing in the news on Global says that it will be done during the maintenance on the 12th. Okay, no, it actually says... Oh, the 12th is the date, of course. The 12th is today. It's not the 12th, it's because the dates are the other way around. It's the date that I saw was just the date that the actual thing was posted, which is today, 8th of the 12th. So yeah, the ticket conversion will be during the maintenance schedule for Friday the 26th of December. Yeah, so I guess that would have to be when the conversion happens. Yeah, I just saw the date for, like, when it was posted, but because the numbers are the wrong way around, I thought it was saying the 12th. Right, so we want to try and save the Cell revival until a bit later if we can. Although I need to get the androids and 16 together, really. Yeah, so there's a certain amount of XP you get after 999. So the highest you can get to when the rank update happens is you can go to the rank 1109, but you can't get any higher than that. So even if, like me, if you've been ranked 999 for like 3 years, the amount of XP that I would have, I would imagine, would probably be way higher than that. But that's the cap that they've got, which is fine. But yeah, it's annoying that it's going to be that long of a wait. It's like 11 days. Why? Yeah, the database is capped at how much XP it could actually count after 999. You won't get the overfill stamina, no. It said in the thing. Or at least you won't get it up to a certain amount. Because, like, you can only have so much XP. You can only have so much stamina over the amount. So everyone will probably... Everyone who goes up, like, hundreds of ranks and is at, like, 1109, you'll probably just have 999 stamina. But that's as high as it'll go. Nice. Yeah, Cell was locked in slot 1, so I kind of had to rely on that. I joked about it being Global's Christmas present. I mean, the rank update thing is cool, but... In case you didn't see, Proton said there's a space for an LR Easy 8 or 3 Super Easy A's. Since 3 seems like too much for a celebration like this, it's more than likely LR Future Gohan and Trunks. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be 3 Super Easy A's. But yeah, I did see that. Because it'd be, what, physical Trunks... And then what, like, physical LR Trunks, STR Cell, the old one, and then, like, I don't even know, to be honest. Shout out to Airborne for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you. Yeah, one LR EZA makes the most sense, and it being Future Gohan and Trunks makes the most sense. Especially if the Part 2 LR is going to be some version of Trunks, which it does seem most likely that it will be. So... Oof. Oh, this is not a good rotation. Well, actually, I suppose it doesn't matter because the tech android should just kill. Yo, Christopher, how's it going? Oh yeah, AGL Super 17, true. But yeah, there's only the space for 3 super, so it has to be 3 super EZAs, right? Well, I guess I don't have to fill all the gaps. That would be kind of cool if it was like physical LR Trunks and then AGL Super 17. And then there was just a gap left over, I guess, but... Yeah, appreciate everyone that's out for the stream. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Follow on Twitch. All that good stuff. Check out the link to the second channel pinned in the chat. Playing some more XCOM 2 later. Started it off yesterday and had a very amusing series of events. Going through the first like setup of the game and the first bunch of missions and stuff. Okay, so do I just let Cell die and revive here? I feel like I probably should, because then we can go on to the 16 and Tech Android's turn. Oh, he didn't die. That's fine, the others won't die. He's dead now. Or 3 sub-EZAs. No, because there's only... The gaps in the ID is for, like, the certain levels of awakening. So, like, a super EZA is only 1, like, level of awakening. Same with an LR, right? It's just the 30 medals and they go up by 1 step, whereas the TURs have those, like, multiple steps because of the different medals. So it can't be a TUR, like, normal EZA. Wait, did he dodge? STR Cell dodged to the super. He must have, right? Because there's no way he would have survived it otherwise. I missed that because I was looking at the chat. I mean, I guess, to be fair, I don't need him to die right now. It's just like, that was just the best way to play out this rotation. But, I mean, I guess I'll take it. It's not exactly what I was looking for on this turn, but, I mean, it saves the revival for later, I guess. Not what I expected to happen, but fair enough. Could be closing in on our last Dokkan day. Wow, yeah, that's true. Yeah, because the 30th of December Dokkan Day should be the last Dokkan Day, because it's... They said it's specifically a thing for this year. So, yeah, that's kind of crazy. Alright, get a full heal. Get 16's unit super, which helps out the next rotation. Yeah, rest in peace, Magic Link level stage. $52 million for the tech androids down. But yeah, last Dokkan Day, that's crazy. We've only got 2 more to go. I just think, unless I get the Part 2 LR, or I guess the 30th Dokkan Day tickets will be for the New Year Dual Dokkan Fest, I will have gone every single Dokkan Day without pulling the new unit from the free tickets. That's crazy. Yeah, there's no official confirmation on whether it is actually going away, but they did say that it was only for this year, so... Right, there's no way STR Cell survives this turn. So we just get some same type orbs here. In fact, let's get those out of the way. Because then I want to get the tech orbs next turn for the tech androids. So we'll do this. STR Cell dies immediately. Or not. How is he tanking so well? Like, what? I mean, he's going to die to this, surely. Yeah, okay, that's better. 3.9 million. That's more like it. Wonder what was going on then. No, lucky go. I think it was... Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday morning. I think there was like a 5 drop from... It was MX, I think. My thing doesn't tell me. Or Dark FE, actually. Yeah, no, I think it was Dark FE. It's like a 5 drop yesterday. Right, so... We go ahead and we... Active skill was 16. Yeah, I love the fact Anto got back-to-back sniped on single gifted memberships on both channels. That was crazy. Yeah, the seriously serious tickets should still be a thing going forward, hopefully. Because, yeah, they're not anything to do with Dokkan Day. They're just one of the things we get now from that new event. Alright, so with the Whis active, 16 has 100% damage reduction. Because he has 60% already anyway. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to play it before it got turned off. Literally when I was setting up the stream, I had the option in the menu. I clicked on it and it came up with that like banner scroll where it says like welcome to the 20 or you're invited to the 61st World Tournament or whatever it was. And then immediately came up with a thing saying the World Tournament is closed. So... Yeah, hey guys, though. So yeah, literally Anto got sniped, wasn't in the stream on the main channel. Then the next day on the second channel came into the second channel stream and was like, hey, I don't appreciate being sniped on the main channel. And so then Raudo literally did like one gifted membership and it went to Anto on the second channel. It's hilarious. But yeah, I was going to say, we'll be playing some more XCOM 2 on the late stream tonight. That's like 11.5 hours from now. But yeah, we had a very funny, well, it wasn't funny for her, but obviously in XCOM 2, or in all the XCOM games, you can rename and like customize your squad members. So I made one for me, one for Little Blue, we made one for Prof, one for Raudo, one for Tala. Like, as we recruit more and more soldiers, we'll name them after people in the chat and stuff. But, like, for some reason, almost every single mission, the aliens were just relentlessly targeting Little Blue. So we're on like Little Blue version 4 so far because 3 other ones have been killed in action. They got streaks. No, we're talking about we're just joking about like them getting a gifted membership because you can't choose who gets the gifteds on YouTube like you can on Twitch. So we always make a joke about the people who never seem to get them. And then people like will often gift memberships trying to get one to a specific person. And yeah, Anto hadn't had one for a while. And then literally like back-to-back days off of single gifted memberships got them on both channels, which is funny. I was hoping Trunks is going to be a Broly killer. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, post-Super, I've seen calcs for his Super Saiyan, like, defense and stuff now. And honestly, like, after he's gotten his attacks off, he actually will tank, like, all of Broly's normals. So he will be good in, like, slot 2 against Broly. Slot 2 or 3. Because Broly normally only ever supers in slot 1. So Trunks should be fine. Okay, we've still got the Whis active, so... Time to get serious. I mean, I'll probably, like, when he gets, once his ECA is live, I probably will do a run against this event with him on the team, just to see if he does work well. I mean, the calcs that I saw, like, on his second appearance after Supering, because remember, on Super Saiyan, he greatly raises for 4 turns, which means on his next appearance, he still has a bunch of that defense built up. So, on his second appearance as a Super Saiyan, after he gets his supers off, he can be over 4 million defense, which means then when he takes a hit and gets 200% extra, he'll be over 12 million defense, which means he'll tank, like, most super attacks. There's only a couple of bosses that do over 12 million. So. The only bad thing for this turn is that Int 16 isn't really built up at all, so I don't know. Even with the Whis, even with a single Whis, I don't know how well he tanks at the end here. Because he gets extra damage reduction for each hit that he takes, and I don't think he's been hit a single time in the entire run. Is Jackie Chun the Hybrid Saiyan? Yeah, the Trunks, the Bojack movie Trunks World Tournament Unit Awakening seems decent. Prepare to be eradicated. Wow, this insane damage from 16. Look at that, double-digit damage. Nice, okay. Alright, and we've got the Jiroa 19 support, so it is Jova for this guy. I think 16 might actually get killed by if we didn't have the extra Whis, but we do, so it's fine. But yeah, this should be GG this turn. Because yeah, 16 literally can't take damage, and then the tech android should do a decent amount. But yeah, the Bojack movie Trunks is like a double orb changer against an extreme class enemy. As long as you've got a movie hero or hybrid Saiyan ally, he gets a guaranteed additional super. He builds up. Like if you get 3 rainbow orbs, then he has, what, is it 80% chance to dodge? Which is pretty good. Nice. I was going to say, we probably don't kill him this turn if the androids don't get a 3rd super. But they did, so it's fine. But yeah, with a Whis active, Cell basically can't take damage from, because he has 65% damage reduction from a super, so... Is STR Cell actually going to be the one to finish him off? Take it easy, Rebel Rose. First time seeing you since the 5-9 Dokkan podcast days. Damn, that is quite a while. How have you been? Doing well, I hope. Whereas me and Raldo keep failing at this mission. I would have done it on because we did the attempts to do the Hybrid Saiyans mission on the stream the other day, and then I would have done the Android/Cell Saga one, except I brought Tech Prime Battle LR Cell, and even with a Weesup, like on the final turn where we potentially would have killed Broly, he just did so much damage even with his normals. Yeah, Bri, how's it going? Oh, nice. Okay, no other missions. Do I have any other missions now? Just to Easy A unit, which obviously we'll be doing tomorrow when Trunks' Easy A comes out. Let's get our boosts used up here, and then we'll do our battlefield run through. I don't want to use the actual Goma friends. I'll use the guest Goma, that's fine.
Alright, let's do this.
You just wail out and get 16. But yeah, the 5-9 podcast days were fun. It's crazy to think how long ago that was now. But yeah, I still do a Dokkan podcast with Minato and Vilify. It's usually every other Saturday, although this next episode has been delayed because of the World Tournament. So the next episode is called the Slot 1 Super Podcast, and the next episode will be on Saturday the 20th. And Forbidden Soul, how's it going? Doing well, thank you. How are you? Both the manga units have like one link to go. What's Garlic Jr. at? Okay, mostly 7s, 8s. We've got 2 9s. We've got A6 though as well. And these guys are only on here because they have Showering the Limit after they awakened. Because they were link level 10 before.
Alright, let's do this.
In my opinion, where Wins Meet is good enough, they would have paid money for it. It's amazing for a free game. Oh, nice. I haven't heard a huge amount about it. Like, I've heard people who've said they're playing it, but, like, I haven't heard a huge amount about it. I remember watching when they dropped the skipping the Legends portion. Yeah, that was funny back when it was like about both games. That was when I first joined. It's typical, like me and I think it was Sunblade got invited to join when it was still like the half about Legends, half about Dokkan, and they used to cycle it between their channels. And so at the time I was like, wow, this is a crazy opportunity for me, because obviously at some point in the next few weeks, like when they do this cycle, that means it'll be on my channel, which means I'll get like a massive boost. And then literally right after I joined, that's when they decided to create 5.9 and like make the 5.9 like its own channel and stuff. So then that never actually happened. Obviously it was still all very fun and very cool, but yeah, I thought that was kind of funny, because that was one of the things I thought would be a nice, it'd just be a nice like side effect. I was like, oh cool, that means like eventually one week it'll get to be on my channel. Why does the Nvidia app keep telling me I can get a Borderlands 4 Echo 4 drone skin? I don't want that. I remember they did it at like a weird time as well, because I remember like the first time I was ever on it, or one of the first times, I was at work on a night shift and I just had to like basically go on a break, like go to the break room and just like join the call on Discord like on my phone. It was a lot more and better organised when it was 5.9, right. Personally, Sand and Battlefield got nerfed with less fights and easier fights. It was legitimately my favourite mode at one point. I think it's better this way. I feel like it was just too long. Like it was fun, but it'd take ages to get through, and like it's a fun idea, but yeah, the new one's been going for quite some time now. We've got like, I think the last episode, like last week, was like episode 77 or something. Because it started off, it was me, Minato, and Dokkan Assets. And Dokkan Assets obviously stepped back from doing really anything Dokkan related a little while ago. Quite a while back now, really, I think. I can't remember when it was. And then we got Vilify on board to fill the slot as the third host. That's got to have been quite a while now. I wonder if has that been a year? I'm not sure. Maybe not, because I know Theo was still, I'm sure, was still on board when we got to our like year episode, because we were doing it every week. Because yeah, originally when we started it, it was every Saturday or every Friday, and then we moved it to like every other Saturday. It was easier and better for like the weeks where there was no news. Because having an episode every week and then having a week where there was literally nothing to talk about. You know, the funny thing about... I was just thinking because he's supering here, but I was going to say it'd be funny if Goku were killed Cooler here. But the funny thing is, if you think about when the BoJack movie is supposed to take place, and the fact that it's Goku like transformed, Goku probably would beat Cooler. Because like Trunks had to go Super Saiyan to beat Goku, but we're also talking about like this is like post-Cell Trunks. Like the Trunks that came to this timeline and learned like the Super Trunks form and all of that. Like that Trunks had to go Super Saiyan to beat Goku. So he probably would absolutely just wash Cooler, which is kind of funny. I don't really like putting either of these guys in slot 1, but it is what it is. Yeah, bringing a bunch of teams that are not relevant for difficult content. Just still using the mono team setup as well. It was fun. Good times. Wish 5 was still around like it was in the golden era. Guess it was so effective when having their own schedule and human drama. You and Toon are my favourite hosts. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, the funny thing is, like, people, like, sort of lost interest, I guess, and some of the, like, when Truth left as well was, like, a big thing. But, like, it's funny because I didn't always have the time, especially with, like, because I was working a full-time job and trying to build my channel. So I didn't always have the most time. And then when I eventually went full-time YouTube, like 2 years ago, 5ix9ine had just kind of stopped being a thing. And then a little while back, they made a post, like, saying, like, hey, we want to come back and, like, do things right and everything. So I posted in the group Discord thing that we had, and I was like, hey, that's cool. Like, I'm around if you guys want to, if there's any projects you want to, like, potentially do or anything, let me know. And then yeah, as far as I know, like nothing. I don't know if they even still do any, like, I don't think they do any Dokkan content anymore. I think they might still do some Legend stuff because of Brad. But yeah, I think pretty much the only thing that they do now is the 5ix9ine Direct thing where they post videos about like gaming news. But I'm pretty sure that's like the only thing they do now. I haven't seen it, but Game Awards are teasing that some, maybe or maybe not, be related to FromSoft. Oh, isn't there? There's that weird. What's that thing about the weird statue? I've seen like someone posted a picture of it, and apparently the people that made Lords of the Fallen have like said it isn't them. And I think someone said it isn't FromSoft. But it's like a weird statue with like creatures and like arms and stuff on it. I don't know if I'll be able to find it now. Vegeta's just matched up super attacks. Nice. Yeah, I can't, typical that when I kept seeing a picture of it when I wasn't really that, you know, I didn't really care that much. Now that I'm actually trying to find it. I've seen people say it might be a Bloodborne game by Blue Point since they did the Demon Souls remake. Yeah, that would be so funny. It'd be brutal for all the Bloodborne fans that have been waiting so long for potentially getting Bloodborne 2, that then it was just like a Bloodborne remake. But that would still be awesome. I see Brad live once in a blue moon for Legends, but that's it. I did that new podcast. I did the podcast to my list. I'll watch it. Well, hey, nice. I appreciate you. Yeah, we still do it live as well, so it's like I say, Saturday the 20th will be the next episode, and it's on this channel. But yeah, especially because I got like, I don't want to say stuck, but I got stuck in my Bloodborne playthrough because I haven't played it for so long. I tried randomly loading it up and just had absolutely no idea where to go or what to do. Because unfortunately, then I know they're not called bonfires in Bloodborne, but the bonfire system in Bloodborne is really unintuitive, and they don't go in order of they don't go in chronological order. So I loaded up the game after not playing it for ages, and I just had absolutely no idea where to go. I couldn't remember. I remember the last thing I did, but I can't remember how to get back to there. Because I defeated the giant spider boss, and then it took me to some city with it looked like a city with some bridges and I don't know how to explain it now, but after loading the game up after a while, it was how do I go there? And I clicked on a bunch of the different bonfires in the Hunter's Dream and teleported to a couple of different places, and it was just nope, this isn't the place. Teleport somewhere else, nope, this isn't the place. I have literally no idea where to go. Yeah, the Super Int team is bond of Master and Disciple team. These 60% supports are already so outdated, and it's really funny to think how they're never in the game. When was the last time these guys were available on a banner? Was it when Dragon Fist Goku and Hirudegarn came out, which is 2 years ago. And they did the banner where you're guaranteed to get like a copy of them or something. But yeah, I do appreciate the Battlefield having less fights overall. Okay, is the movie hero team. 50% support ECAs age so quickly, even though they ECA'd a year ago. Yeah, like, I wonder if they will, at some point, like, bring them back again and then, like, super ECA them. I could see that being a thing. Although, of course, you know, we already know the whole thing about them saying that, like, super ECAs are only for Dokkan Fests and LRs, so I guess it's a difficult thing to try and predict, I suppose. Battlefield units and box warmers now, yeah. Yeah, that's basically all I use them for now, is just on, and I don't even use them as the leads anymore because there are units with better leader skills. Yeah, Michael, how's it going? I missed it. Did you catch any of the early rewards? I did not, unfortunately, no. I just gotten up and was setting up the stream, and I saw that it was, like, technically live, but by the time I tried to load it up, it was already closed. But yeah, if you managed to get in and actually play any runs before it got closed, a bunch of people got some like free stones and stuff, so... Should be able to, I think, we should be able to not do enough damage in this first turn that we can then just get the android's active skill on the next turn. Imagine this rotation, all 3 units that just want to pick up as many orbs as possible. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, I think a week-long world tournament would have been... people would have been going crazy. Would have not have been appreciated for the most part. But yeah, I think the I need to look at the details properly. I'll do a video about it, obviously. It'll be after the stream, going over the new World Tournament units and all the missions, like everything from the data download. But the trunk seems pretty good. I haven't looked at the Jackie Chun or the Piccolo yet. I'm not expecting much from the Piccolo. Like, he wasn't particularly good before. But it will be interesting to try them out with the... Someone said it in the chat earlier, with the manga giant form Piccolo Jr. I feel like that could be quite interesting. The Piccolo is probably the worst one. I mean, yeah, I guess that isn't surprising. I think World Tournament would have been heaven. Ingen would have to stream every day. I don't think we'd be able to keep a World Tournament subathon thing going for an entire week. Yeah, it actually finished off... I didn't even realise we had that Brody one left to do, but finished off all of the missions. I really need this, these last...
All right, let's do this.
Last 2 manga units to get their last link. Would be quite helpful. World Tournament ticket banners being gone is such an L. I don't know. I think it depends. Like, we need to see exactly how it all looks like once it's out and set up. Because those World Tournament banners suck. Like, let's be honest, they're terrible. So it's a bit. It's just like the whole chain battle and like Whis event thing. It's like it depends how the setup of what they've replaced it with, like, actually works. Yeah, I made a post yesterday because I saw the calcs for Trunks after his transformation. I was saying earlier. The fact that he can get up to like 12 million defense. I was like, okay. So his Super Saiyan form is pretty tanky. I literally just said pretty tanky. I was like, his Super Saiyan form is pretty tanky, still disappointing. And somebody replied saying, we're calling anything tanky these days. And it's like, what? Like 12 million defense isn't... What do you mean? One tournament banners were absolute trash. Rest in pepperoni. Trunks actually looks more usable against Broly than the bomb AGL Principal normals. I don't think his defense gets up to like 12 million after Super Ink though, does it? Like, I saw people saying that as like a meme thing, where it's like the free-to-play Trunks is better than the AGL Trunks, but I'm pretty sure it just isn't. Like, but I know, like, I know a certain amount of that is people just memeing because they don't like him, but. To go hard in every world tournament. I mean, don't you... What is the actual, like, major overall difference? Like... Because the main... Isn't the main thing, like, I guess that you can't get... Well, we don't know, because they could be in the shop, I guess. But isn't, like, the main thing that you just can't get, like, the SRs and stuff anymore? But... Which, I mean, if you already had, like, all of them, you only need a copy of them. Doesn't matter about dupes. Well, you can't get dupes anyway because they don't have hidden potential. But you only need a copy to, like, then link level them, right? Tournament Trunks isn't potential bum man. And I don't know the calculations, but he gets a lot of stats. He gets a decent amount of stats. Let me look at his thing again. So, he's got attack and defense 200%. Then he gives movie heroes, hybrid Saiyan allies 60% attack, 40% defense. And he should get that as well. So that's already like 240% defense. The only thing is, of course, he has free-to-play stats. So... And then for every rainbow key sphere obtained, so as long as you get 3 rainbow orbs, he gets another... To be fair, he gets another 300% attack. And then when attacking, he gets 200%. I mean, he actually should get up to a pretty decent, like... He actually should get up to a pretty decent number, but... Yeah, he needs to get the 3 rainbow orbs.
All right, let's do this.
Yo, Willy Mammoth, how's it going? Yeah, 3 rainbow orbs. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta dodged Daima Super Saiyan Goku Super instead of countering. Oh, is this... Are you doing a festival thing? Yeah, that's the worst. You very often need the super attack counter to make sure that that Daima phase goes through, like, smoothly. Man, are these guys ever going to finish? I mean, I could literally use a couple of large link skill orbs and then they'd be done, but I don't want them. Wow, Gohan doesn't get any links with any of these guys. At least the Garlic Jr. has a full demonic power rotation. Yeah, Heavenly Events Extreme Super Power Road should be kind of interesting. But yeah, dodging the super attack that would have been like super beneficial that you counter is definitely not fun. Although I think it checks for... I actually don't know. Someone like Proton would have to tell us, I guess. But I think it checks for like the super counter first. So if he dodged, it means if he didn't dodge, he wasn't going to counter the super anyway. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that's how that works.
Let's do this.
Heavenly Events is food for LR Super Boo. I mean, LR Super Boo is not exactly... a crazy unit anymore. Especially if you think for like the no item run and stuff. Like he will absolutely just get insta slot 1 super killed. Damn, we finally got a link go up and it was that. Yeah, it's funny because he released it, he didn't even have a 200% team, but he was actually, I thought he was still pretty good. Like the turns, he could get out to some pretty decent attack stats, all things considered, like him only having a 170 team at the time. Right. How do you even use those tickets? Level 7. Is it in like the summon thing? Or is it going to be in the exchange thing? Is it this? Nope. Because I'd already seen people posting about their results of like getting the, whether they got the stones or not, right? Or how many stones. Secret treasure chest in the barber shop. That's what I expected, but there's nothing there. Do I care about anything in here other than the link skill orbs? Probably not. Yeah, it's just not there. You had a week to do it, but then the new missions to get more tickets only started today. Because I just got those missions to get the ticket that I've just got. Yeah, available, updated each Monday. It says during the 11th anniversary you can open blue and red secret treasure. Oh, was it like a glitch and the treasure chests weren't supposed to be available? Or oh no, you can open the secret treasure chests in advance until today. So now, yeah, so you will be able to do it, but not until the anniversary. Okay. Oh, well, that's fair enough. I just have more stones during, like, get more stones during the anniversary, I guess. It is annoying how difficult it is to get the large skill orbs. Well, they barely ever give them out for anything. Yeah, I never actually did Piccolo's hidden potential. So he has damage reduction, he can do an additional super, effective against all types, every attack received. I mean, most of the manga units are like full dodge. But I guess he does want to receive hits. I mean, him having 12 dodge, he's not gonna, or 9 dodge, he's not gonna dodge like every single time. Broly just killed Daimagoku. Nice. Yeah, that's how I won my first run, is in Broly on his active skill turn. Just went absolutely ham and destroyed Daimagoku. And that's how it worked for me. I always click on the category one, but the link thing is down here. I'm trying to think now which characters. Was it you? There's definitely a bunch of characters, yeah, that I was link leveling.
All right, let's do this.
Why would Tech Gohan be the... I guess he has an all types lead, but... I say, why would Tech Gohan be the best leader for this team? The current team is double 10th anniversary Gogeta, Vegito, Int Broly, HL Full Power Frieza, Tech Wrath of Broly, and the 7th year. Physical Gogeta. So you're going for the extreme mission. Tech androids took physical, one punch Goku's normals for double digits and dodged the super. Nice. Yeah, because they would die to his super, wouldn't they? I think. Attack KO screen though. I got all actives and one Bulma for attack. Oh, nice. I mean, if you're on the last two fights, because yeah, Vegito's active skill turn should basically one turn the last boss Vegito, especially if you have a Gogeta on the turn as well and you're using his active skill. So... I should really be saving the meat items for the World Tournament, really. What happened to the World Tournament? I did some runs today and they could... Yeah, so it wasn't supposed to start today. It's supposed to start on Friday, but there was some sort of like bug. Or like I don't know how exactly it happened, but it started earlier today when it shouldn't have. Yeah, I'm not sure how exactly that happened or how that mistake occurred, but... Well, yeah, the whole reason I went into the team thing in the first place is I was going to set up a team for the Heavenly Events thing to talk about the category a little bit. Is it in the pink one or the green one? Teal, I guess. Yeah, teal. There it is. Yeah, so obviously the leader will be this guy because he got his easy A. He leads Heavenly Events. Wait, the new Garlic Jr.'s not on there. How is... I thought he would be because I knew this guy was on there. How is the new Garlic Jr. not on there? Yeah, Tech Super Trunks. All Gotenk's team it is. And I'll probably do this, throw you on there for the support. I mean, Super Vegeta is actually a pretty good Super Battle Road character because he auto-stuns whoever he's attacking for that turn. So that's actually quite helpful. Yeah, he supports youth and fusion, so we just have him floating. Because doesn't he also lower attack? Yeah, Roman, how's it going? I thought they got a heart attack, I thought they banned me. Yeah, no, it's just it shouldn't have started when it did, so... Okay, no, he doesn't lower attack, but that's fine. Probably not in the movie. I just thought it was... I thought the whole thing took place on the Lookout, didn't it? I don't know. I don't remember the movie at all. I don't really remember the filler part that much either, to be honest, but... Yeah, Tech Super Trucks would be a huge liability. I don't know why this stays purple, even though the even though it's not a team that is done by someone else anymore, because we did a copy team to do the Tamagami thing. Hey, shout out to Francois for re-upping your channel membership, Ningen Club member for 40 months. Let's go. Love to see that. W's in the chat. Greetings. What event are you doing? Yeah, we're just doing some. We were just doing some link leveling. I'm just putting a team together for the Heavenly Events ESBR, which will be starting. Which should be out tomorrow. I wonder if there are any teams that you can do, like, now that we don't need to do the mission anymore. Are there any teams that will just one turn this event? Can't use that guy because he disables dodge.
Alright, let's do this.
Double Freezer only works if Freezer doesn't get sealed. Well, actually, this doesn't even work anyway, because the active skill doesn't count for... the active skill doesn't help against AoEs, so... characters like Broly at the end will still just be cooked regardless. Or not. Wait, how did Broly only take 90 damage? Oh yeah, true. Frieza's just going to get stunned by the super, yeah. Oh yeah, I completely forgot that he stuns. So yeah, that makes this strategy completely useless. Oh, and he sealed Broly. Nice, so we've done like 0 damage in the first turn. Like, I genuinely don't understand the thought process that went into this fight. Like, it's just garbage. It's got the most horrible combination of, like, enemy abilities. Like, you can't dodge and he stuns with his super attack. And then he does million damage AoEs, which can just be in slot 1. Like, who thought that was a good idea? I mean, at least he can be attack lowered. But... $36 million for Garlic Jr. is pretty good. Yeah, so it can't even put Janemba in slot 1 because he can't dodge. Oh, well, yeah, no, Janemba just gets killed by the AoE. It's just dumb. Or not. I mean, I guess attack lowering must affect him like pretty significantly. And what was the difference? Why did he take 210k when he took double digits? Oh, because he raises on super, doesn't he? So... But yeah, this fight is actually just stupid. I hate it. It's so badly designed. Like, who is even supposed to be able to survive in slot 1 against him? This team is terrible because it's all dodge. Yeah, this was the team I did the Festival Extreme Mission with. Why have I got like the GT Heroes or Giant 8 Power team made so many times? I just obviously forgot that I already had it set up and just made it again in a different slot. Yeah, it's like, what team are you supposed to use for this? Like... When they designed it, they were thinking, okay, Rose AGL, Rose STR, Texin, Fat Boo, AGL Golden Freezer. AGL Rose, eh? Excuse me.
All right, let's do this.
After seeing Trunks' EZA details, I don't want Trunks anymore. Yeah. Unsurprising. Yeah, it could be really good for this Infusion Zamasu. Could he? Does he counter weapon supers? Who got sealed? Okay, Rose. Of course, the green orb like moved all the way down out of the way. I mean, to be fair, Rose lowers attack with his 8 additional, but he just gets stunned by being hit in slot 1. Omega lowers with his additional, that's good. And so does Texin, lower with his first attack. Although I think that might be only if you get 7 orbs, which we couldn't get. Can you tell how J Fanta's going to do this fight? Yeah, I know, right? This fight is just straight up like, no. I mean, I guess you have to like you could use the robot item thing where it's like removes all of his attacks and then on the next turn he's like super attack lowered, I guess. So what are we doing here? Are we just going for like get the revive straight away? Or I guess because he's been attack lowered, so... But yeah, just do this, get the revive, because then that gets us closer to having the Ghost Usher turn. It's just crazy the fact that it's like whoever you put in slot 1 just doesn't get to attack. Because like they will get stunned regardless. Okay, this is his first turn, so he will... I'm going to do this. Will Omega live? Because Omega... is sealed, so he can't attack anyway. Whereas at least Rose and Frieza will both lower attack here. Okay, he just about survived. Okay, this should work out quite well now. Because Rose does his additional super. Yeah, there we go. Lowers attack. Then AGL Golden Frieza lowers attack with his. Nice. That's why I used my pity coins to get a dupe from Rose. Give him that extra additional chance. And then next turn we just use the Boo Ghost Usher. Hey, nice, you did it. Lucky Goat, the mission. Nice. Of course he's stunned Texin. We can still lower his attack though if we do this. And actually get the 7 orbs. Then get orbs with you. Then Ghost Usher active. Get full heal. But that was barely healed at all. I thought he healed off of the candy orbs. Okay, he's like mega attack lowered now, so... So we get him down to the last bar of HP here, and then... Rose active skill on the next turn. Potentially kills him. Of course, STR Rose got sealed. Nice. Wow, he actually did it. And it was like the first attempt with that team as well. Crazy. And that would have been the mission as well, right? Because we've got physical, STR, AGL, tech, and int. Yeah. Damn. Crazy. Still a horribly designed event, but... Always supers in slot 1 and stuns. Seals a random person on the rotation. So you ideally want to hope that the unit that you're just going to put in slot 1 that's then going to get stunned. You just have to hope that, like, they're the one that gets sealed. Because they're going to get stunned anyway. Otherwise, it just means you have multiple characters, like, per turn that don't get to do anything. Well, because, like, if the character is sealed, they get to do normal attacks, but, like, what's the, you know, they're not exactly contributing a huge amount of progress towards actually like winning the event. So you ideally want the character who's going to end up being the slot 1 unit that gets stunned. You want them to get sealed, so that then it doesn't really matter. Still can't believe the rank update thing is like 11 days after JB for global. It's like, why does it have to be that long? They surely don't have to like, they don't need that long to make sure that it's like the update works and doesn't break the game, like you would think. Oh well. It is what it is. I feel like 11th year unit might be able to nullify a boss's gimmicks for a turn or two. Is Tech UI the only unit that can do that? The SDR Blue Goku from the GDC has the thing where when you use his active skill, he can then dodge characters that disable dodge, but he can't use it until like turn 5, so he won't be good against Tamagami 1 because he'll just be dead before you get to the point where he can actually use his active skill, which is a shame. Do a couple more stages of this before we get to the end of the stream. Perfect timing for me. I'm almost at 999. Nice. So you get a whole bunch of extra ranks to grind. It'll be interesting to see what missions they add and stuff as well. But yeah, it will kind of suck for global. It's like the 15th will come around. JP gets the update. We'll get to see how it's all being handled, like what new missions there are and all that kind of stuff. And then not be able to do anything about it, like, because we won't have the update yet. Yeah, Tech UI is for the whole team. Goku's just for himself when it comes to the cancelling thing. But yeah, I don't know, have we ever had a character? I mean, Gogeta has that thing where he's immune to status effects. But yeah, like, imagine if we got an 11-year unit that was super tanky for slot 1. And then had the ability that is, like, immune to being stunned or whatever. So then they could tank Tamagami 1's super in slot 1 and not get stunned. Like, because even with, like, the new androids team, as good as 16 can be, like, he just gets stunned in slot 1. The tech androids, I mean, if you've picked up enough orbs, in theory they should be able to tank the AoE. But then, like, other characters on the team, like, you can't run Hellfire 17, the STR World Tournament EZA, because dodge is disabled, so he'll get destroyed. Tech LR Super 17 probably just isn't good enough either, so... But yeah, most people, if you've been ranked 999 for a while, you probably will be in that position where you just jump straight up to rank 1109, which is the highest it will be, like the highest you can get to with the update, like straight away. And then it will be a case of, I wonder who the first person will get to rank 2000 will be. Out of like YouTubers and stuff, it's probably going to be like Truth or Toon, like with the amount they grind in the game. I didn't realise until he posted a screenshot recently, but Toon posted a thing saying, I think he's link leveled every single character in his box. His power level is like 17 million or something, which is insane. Mine's like 7.7. His is 17 million, which is just absolute lunacy. Because, like, used to. I don't as much now, but I mean, I do link level quite a bit still with like any spare stamina I have. If I'm not doing other events, I do runs on the link level stages. But like, yeah, he must link level just non-stop. Although I suppose there is also the orbs and everything, I guess, but... Because I guess one way to speed up the link leveling process is because I have so many small orbs now, you could just get a unit instantly to level like 4. Is it 4 or 5 you can get to with the small orbs? Just get a unit to level 4 or 5 like straight away. And then link level grind like the actual stages to get the last however many levels. It probably is more efficient to do it that way, I guess. Because yeah, I've got like over 1,000 of the small orbs that we saw when I went to do those last couple of links for the manga characters. Like, I've got over 1,000 of the small orbs. Because I never really use them, because it's so easy to like just do a couple of runs on the link level stage or the Roshi training stage or anything like that and get the level 1 and 2, like get up to like level 3 or 4 links like really quickly. My power level is a menacing 600k. Hey, let's go. I mean, that's the thing. A lot of the weight of the power level thing is in link leveling. Because like the more link level 10s you have, the higher your power level will be. So if you're someone who doesn't link level a lot, then yeah, you're obviously not going to have a really high power level. And even if you've link leveled all the characters that you do use on a regular basis who are actually good, that's still not necessarily going to make your power level super, super high, because it's only the link level 10s that give you the points anyway. It's only when you start link leveling all the like random old TURs that you're never going to use and stuff like that, that when you really start to get like a high power level. But yeah, Omega's so good for this. No big bad bosses on this rotation though. No additional as well. Yeah, so apparently the issue is the fact that, like, the World Tournament thing, the global, apparently the start date in the files was December 12th, 2015 instead of 2025. So once the maintenance, like, well, it wasn't even maintenance, but once the data download happened, then the game obviously was like, oh, well, the 12th of December 2015's already passed, so the World Tournament must have started, and that's why it was on. Because it was apparently set in the data to start December 12th, 2015. So as soon as the data download happened, the World Tournament started. Because it was obviously meant to be 12th of December 2025, which is pretty funny. But only link level whatever units are runnable, to be honest. That makes sense. Yeah, exactly. Like it's unless you link level a lot, like I say, that's where the main weight of like the power level thing comes from. So unless you link level a lot, like, you're not going to have a super high power level. But I mean, you only need to get to a certain, was it like 3 million or something is what you get to get the extra attempts and everything, which is the main thing that you kind of want. After that, it really doesn't matter how high it is. Like, it's not like it's something that people really see on a regular basis or anything. But yeah, I might as well go through and like all the units that I'm going to put on my link level team next. Of course he got super. This is going to kill me. The units that I'm going to put on my link level team next, I might as well do that and just go through and use the... okay, tanked that way better than I thought he was going to. Go through and just use those small link orbs so that those characters are already going to have a bit of a head start when I eventually throw them onto the team. Because, yeah, like someone else said, I have 1,700 small link orbs. They're kind of useless. Yeah, exactly. But that's what I guess that's what you could do, is like when you pick your next unit that's going to be link level to go on the link level team, then you just instantly get all their links to 5 to save time on the overall grind, I guess. Because who did I put on the... I can check that here before we end here in a minute. Who did I add on to my link level team? I think I just put on characters that I'd already started, so I don't think that's going to be relevant. Yeah, because all of these guys... I mean, have I started... link? No, so he's got Shattering the Limit at level 2. So if we go to his link skill up... and then, yeah, just get that to 5. I don't know that it always resets the menu. His is already 6. I think his is at like 8. Yeah, so I can't do anything with his. He's already at 9. So yeah, I can't do anything with theirs. I actually kept my old link level team before I put the manga characters in it. Did I actually finish you? Okay, I did. Yeah, he was in there. Go Tanks. Okay, he was getting close. Mr. Riley's not super far off, apart from Penguin Village Adventure being at 7. I did it again. I always go into the category instead of just doing that. Been away for a few days, come back and Trunks' EZA is rubbish. Shame. Yeah, he's not great. I don't think he's completely terrible. There will be certain situations where he'll be okay, but yeah, he's definitely not great. Have I ever bothered link leveling this 18? No. So that's a good example. Can literally just go link skill, get those up to 5. Without using any, and I still have to. It means I still have to put her on the team and actually like level her up. But at least her links are starting from 5 instead of 1. So like when the Dokkan Day link level event comes, I just have to remember that she's one of the ones I actually want to do. Because I do forget a lot. Oh, this was the Vegeta and Trunks. I accidentally awakened these guys, so I had them reversed to be the STR just Vegeta on his own, like rainbowed. Because yeah, if I turn off this thing, Super STR, Android / Cell Saga, Vegeta Family. You are... yeah, see, I've got 2 of them now. Because I had these guys reversed just to be the base form Vegeta. But then obviously the thing happened. So they got unreversed. So I just have a random extra copy. Which I don't want. Right, well anyway, that is going to be it for the stream. I appreciate you guys coming out. So I'll do a video going over all the stuff that was in the data download properly. Talking about the World Tournament units and all of that stuff. The World Tournament bug was fixed basically straight away, so there's nothing really major to talk about in that sense. But yeah, Trunks EZA and the Heavenly Events Extreme Super Battle Road should be out tomorrow, so I will be live same time tomorrow morning for the early stream. We'll get Trunks' EZA done, we'll get the Super Battle Road stage done, and we'll start checking out Trunks in some different events. But yeah, late stream tonight on the second channel, more XCOM 2. The link is pinned in the chat. That will be in 10 hours from now. So hopefully I'll see you guys over there. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. Appreciate you all coming out. Make sure you like the stream, subscribe to the channel, follow on Twitch, all that good stuff. I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.